Hello everyone, I greet you all. I hope you're all doing well. I want to talk about today the topic I titled Diversity in Africa. Is it really a cost to us or rather than being a blessing to us? Because in a real context, our diversity is supposed to be a blessing, it's supposed to be a plus to us and not a cost. Because it seems like it's a cost to us. Look at European Union, for example. They are made up of 27 countries, some of them speak different languages. But at the end of the day, they sit in a round table, they make laws, they set out rules and regulations that benefit all of them. Even the ones that are not in the European Union, you see that they still, all of them that are in the European Union still belong to NATO. NATO as a group, they set rules, regulations that benefits, protects all of them. Then, even recently, you find out that there is another group that calls themselves the BRICS, made up of Russia, India, China, South Africa, and Brazil. Then there is G7 too. All these people, they are different countries with different languages, but they have the same goal, they have the same aim. At the end of the day, they meet each other in the middle line. At the end of the day, all of them are doing well. Then you come to Africa. Look at Sudan, for example. What is happening recently in Sudan? It is heartbreaking. Look at what has been happening in Somalia for over the past 20 years. It is heartbreaking. There's no peace in Somalia for over 20 years now. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. There's no peace in Nigeria, in some certain part of Nigeria. Look at what is happening in Cameroon. There's no peace in southern part of Cameroon. Then, there are many other countries in Africa where there have not been peace for over years, over decades. Look at Congo. Look at Bangui. Bangui, the last 10 years now, or 15 years, there's no peace in Bangui. Look at what is happening in Congo. There have been war in Congo for years. I begin to ask myself, for how long will we continue to kill ourselves? For how long should we continue to allow greed to continue to push us to kill each other? For how long will we continue to allow outsiders to manipulate us for their own interests? For how long will we continue in this way and manner? I think it's high time we have to think, if it is a cause, I beg, make God deliver us. Because it's really getting out of hand. The more day breaks, the more things are seriously getting out of hand. Why can't we sit in a round table and allow our diversity to be a blessing to us? Why can't we sit on a round table, set out goals and obligations that will benefit Africa as a continent at large? Why can't we all come together and stand against these internal forces that don't want Africa to be really independent? Why can't we come together and stand against these internal forces? That our natural resources is the one that is producing their GDPs every year. I quite don't understand it. Because the truth of the matter is that Africa cannot be independent because the West don't want Africa to be independent. Because if Africa is dependent, most of them, their economies will crush. Because the natural resources that is coming out of Africa is the one that is producing most of these countries, they are 70% or some even 100% of their GDPs every year. For how long should we continue to allow this to happen while our people perish? While our continent is poverty-ridden? I don't understand it. I think it's high time Africans will start thinking how we can come together, how we can think together, how we can unite together, how we can do things, putting our continent first, putting our countries first before any internal forces, before any external interest, before any external interference. I agree to all my people. Thank you all for watching. Share, comment, like. I will see you all on the next one.